Next question comes from Houston, Texas. Excuse me. I just saw a commercial with an ambulance chaser calling for a class action lawsuit over talcum powder causing ovarian cancer. Never heard that one before. Is this new? Well, most of the concern over talc is that it can contain asbestos, but cosmetic talcs do not contain asbestos. A few studies have suggested a possible link to ovarian cancer with any kind of talc, but real evidence is lacking. Often these types of tests rely on a person's memory of using talc many years ago to establish a so-called link. Well, that's a pretty weak method that's fraught with problems and bias. It's easy to manipulate these types of tests just to prove about anything you want. That's why this tricky method is beloved by tricksters who only pretend to be doing science. Well-performed studies have not found an increased link of ovarian cancer from using talc. So I believe the known science is this. The evidence is that there's a risk to women is pretty weak. And if there is any increased risk, it's very likely to be very small. So why worry? We can worry about anything. There's a small risk that you climb a ladder to change a light bulb, you could fall and break your neck. We live in a risky world. That's part of living. Talc is very widely used in many products, and if this were a medium or a big risk, it would be clear evidence of harm, and there is not. So the research in this area continues. One thing is for sure though, some will capitalize on this as a way of making money by creating unwarranted fear of talc. Watch out for that, and don't be fooled.